I don't think I need to give a full explanation on the debate of card prices we've been having lately, where people are fed up with Konami TCG's handling of sets and rarities. People want change, and I agree too. I think it's time for things to change. The main problem people have is that TCG does this method called rarity bumping. For those who don't know what rarity bumping is, it's a method where a card that is highly sought after will be bumped up to a higher rarity. For example, SP Little Knight was a super rare in the OCG, but a secret rare in the TCG. Though, this method creates a problem where now the cards become expensive even after pre-order prices. SP Little Knight is still $100. However, in the OCG, they sell one card in different rarities, not just one, and this makes people wonder, why can't the TCG follow this method? I personally would love this method, and I know many others would as well, but in order to answer this question, I think we need to ask, why does the TCG rarity bump cards to begin with? Obviously it's because of money, but we need to get into specifics here, folks. So, I did a little bit of research, and as far as I can tell, this method has been around since the DM era when Upper Deck used to control the game in the West. I got two examples, and the first is Delinquent Duo and Magic Ruler, where it was a common in the OCG, however, in the TCG was bumped up to an ultra rare. And just to let you know, back in the day, getting an ultra rare was way harder than it is now, since you weren't guaranteed a holo in every pack. Another example is pre-errated Imperial Order. In the OCG it was a super rare, however in the TCG it was bumped up to a secret rare, making it even more harder to find. So this shows that rarity bumping has been around since the beginning. But again, why do they do this? And why can't we use the OCG's model? Well, I found this post on Reddit, and I think the person here makes a good point. Now, I'm not going to read the entire thing, I'll link it in the description, but I do think the user here provides some good insight. Also, I'll be honest here, this point dives more into cultural and card market differences, so I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to this, though I think I can back up their point with things that Konami has said in the past. Okay, to put their point in short, the Yu-Gi-Oh card market in both Japan and the West are vastly different from each other, where casuals will buy more products in Japan, meanwhile competitive players buy most of the products in the West. And what does that have to do with rarity bumping? Well, because Yu-Gi-Oh! In the West isn't too popular with casuals, in order for the TCG to make their money, they gotta find ways to keep competitive players buying their sets, and to the user's credit who made this comment, I think they might be right. You see, I did some digging on Pojo, which for those who don't know, was like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Version of Reddit, and I found this post from 2010 where people were discussing about Konami rarity bumping cards. And the former head of Konami R&D, Kevin Tewart, said that the reason they do rarity bumping is to keep players, especially competitive I'm guessing, to buy their sets. Now yes, I know this is not a direct quote, but I would believe he said this because Kevin was known to say why Konami did what they did. So from what I'm understanding from both the Reddit user's comment and Kevin Tewart's point, basically because Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't too popular with casuals in the West compared to Japan, sets won't sell well, especially bad sets if the chase cards is in low rarity. A modern example that comes to my mind is Blazing Vortex, where people mainly cared about product prosperity, but was only a secret rare so it was hard to get, making players buy more packs of Blazing Vortex. To add on to this, even if the set is good, but the card is easy to get, then they still don't have a reason to buy more packs. Two examples that come to my mind from the past are both Light of Destruction, where all the Light Sworns were in high rarity, and Dark Armed Dragon from Phantom Darkness, where it was a rare in the OCG, but a secret rare in the TCG. Basically, taking these 2 points, I think I found the answer for why the TCG won't adopt the OCG's method, and it's because players won't buy as much packs if the cards were in lower rarity, due to them being easier to find. Also, another factor is how different our markets are and cultural differences. Now, just a quick disclaimer, I may have interpreted the user's point wrong and it could have meant something else, but this is what I got from reading the post, and I think I was able to back it up with some evidence. Also, again, I am not an expert on the market or anything, so I can't confirm if this is true or not. Maybe John Moore could give his input on this, I don't know, I'm just saying what I think I found while researching this topic. Anyways, one thing I gotta say before I end this is that, despite everything I said, I guess the biggest counter argument is, do we know for sure that the OCG's method would fail in the TCG? I'm not saying the user who made the point is wrong, I'm just wondering due to the fact that Rarity Collection was such a huge success. So to me, it gives me hope that this method could work, though I can understand what the user is saying, plus I did find some evidence to back it up. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that we don't know for sure if this method would work or not unless the TCG fully implements it. Basically, I want to see them try this method and see if it will actually work in the TCG. Again, I'm not defending TCG's actions, I just want answers for why they're doing rarity bumping instead of mixed distributions. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say about this topic. Thanks for watching my video. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. See ya.